Good day there, sir.
Good day, sir.
And to the front it is. Let's see if this here thing is working by checking this out. Let's see. Usually have trouble finding my own goddamn stream. I of course need to watch it so I can see what people are saying, as I cannot do that right now. Let's see. I can see people watching, but let's see if I can actually see what people are saying. And oh wait, I should probably do this while I'm at it. There we go. And now I just need to find it. Oh, sounds like we missed a volley there. Kind of a cool volley at that. Let's see, it should turn up momentarily. It's always so annoying when it doesn't, like, I can't see it, so I can't see what people are saying and stuff like that. Although I can see 21 people are watching. But I can't, there we go, there it is. Did I spell it with a... boom. Let's see, there we go. Bloody hell, I spelt it with a... can I change that? Anyways, now I can see you guys. Yeah, you have been able to shoot people for a long time. Let's see, hello there everyone. Hello Belgium and whatnot. So I'm so glad I didn't miss this one. Great. Right, so now we should be able to see this properly. Wait, am I not... Wait, I don't think... No, it's not updated properly. God damn. And I think wait, I had it right there. Back. Let's see if I can see this properly. There we go. There we have it. Right, now I can see it. And there we go. Jeremiah Tuck, I'm an Empire Total War fan. Gay Crystal, you're so dumb, says Dan King. Probably shouldn't have read that though. Right. Annoying because wait, can you see that? Let's see if I can see that later on. Anyways, War of Rights has sort of been dead for a while because public played that. Yeah, you can see the mouse cursor, which is annoying. I should restart, but I fear the server is actually full. I probably can check that server browser and see if the server is full. Yeah, it's almost full. I don't know if I should restart the game just to get rid of the mouse cursor. I don't know if you think that's annoying. As you, if you think it's annoying, that's showing up. Anyways, welcome back. Holy shit! Welcome back to War of Rights. Look, we got a pretty darn nice line over there. It's Dunker Church. There is a new map. There is a new map that I hope we're gonna be able to take a look at some point. I'm gonna just stand over here to the side and and watch as they are about. I believe they're about to fire another volley, and then I can look at chat. Meanwhile, Dan King has been here since I had 1,000 subs. Very good that you've been with us for this long. And Tele, greetings from Brazil. Seems like they're sort of rippling fire right now. I'm from Asheville in Caesars, Dan King. Right, we're back at War of Rights anyways. I've got my hat has arrived if you haven't seen that. That off. My Confederate Captain's hat has arrived. Yay! It wasn't actually bought by the what's it called? The donation money. This was actually given to me by my brother for my birthday. Let's get that back on again. Like so. And it looks like. Right, so as I was saying, War of Rights has been dead for quite a while. Well, not dead, but people haven't been playing regularly. So I've been waiting for these kinds of events to turn up so I can do some more War of Rights. And I'm hoping to show you the latest map they added, which was the one where you attack through the cornfield. Right now, I'm playing on the Confederates, but I think I will go ahead and join the Union at some point, because I want to go ahead and see how it is. Let's see. Do I have what kind of weapon do I have? Yes, I have a musket. Good. No one said anything about the mouse cursor, if they thought that was annoying or not. Dan King says, I love Civil War. Most. Second, I imagine, is World War II. Third is World War I. No, wait, third, and then I mean fourth is Vietnam. Alexandros asks if I have any Swedish uniforms. And yes, I have a early 1700s uniform, Swedish. You can see it on my Instagram, which is not linked in the stream, but I'm going to link it right now. Let's see. It's gonna unfortunately drop me out of the game momentarily, but there we go. Right, we're back. And oh crap, I forgot to do this. Scroll up, scroll down, and now we're back in game. Oliver Randall says he loves the hat. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Oh, here they come. They're charging. Although it's pretty pointless. Clickbait. Excuse me, do you have time to liberate the South and free the slaves, sir? I will do it a little bit later. Johnny says, hey, I'm sitting here in my World War II paratrooper uniform right now. Is that what for what country? Because that could be a lot of them. And then we have Jeremiah Tuck. That's cool. Where did you get this the amazing uniform? Well, the uniform is a vintage Swedish one, so I got that off an auction. But the hat comes from, I can't remember. It's a UK store, anyways. My brother was the one who bought it, so I'm not entirely sure, but I believe it was from the UK. Well, I think the uniform comes first. Orville Randall says, "Are you going to buy?" Oh, that shot actually landed in the ground. You saw how it spurted stuff. One of the new things is they have added like the shrapnel sound which is pretty cool. And yeah, now you guys see it. I don't think the gloves are the first thing that will come. I think a grey uniform will come first. There you hear the shrapnel sound. Otis says, a big shout out to Lord. I love your videos. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much. Otis. Scary Paradox. Can you play Rising Storm, Storm 2 Vietnam? Not right now because, well, I haven't been able to play War of Rights for a very long time, and so now that I've actually been able to get on an event, I'm going to, this entire stream is just going to be War of Rights. Daniel Warm says, yes, the thing about the streams is I'm going to, I think I'll post the YouTube video about like we can do a straw poll or something, and then we can straw poll what I should stream. So if you want me to stream Verdun, and then I'll you know, like we did when we did the Total War stuff, so we will go ahead and vote on that at some point. Golden King Gaming says, where did you learn English? I learned English in school, like everyone else, but heavily influenced, of course, by English media, so films and so on, and we get quite a lot. I think the fact that I've got, I've got a bit of a British sounding accent is, I'm not entirely sure, but it might be the fact that I watch quite a lot of like crime, English crime shows or detective shows, and I sort of get, and I got that sort of English, and a lot of old like English movies and so on. So that's why I sort of have a slight English accent. Let's see. The Crystal Gaming got Discord. Yes, I do. Oh shit! I completely missed the fact that there's some Union guys up there as well. Charge them! Charge them, boys! Oh, come on. There we go. Did we get all of them? Charge! Charge! They're around. Did someone check the house? Check the house! Is that one of ours? Yes, it is. Well, the house is clear. The house is clear. Let's see. Got Discord. Yes, I do have Discord. Oh. That guy went in, he didn't even have a musket. Oh crap! There's more of them! Wait, are we... Ooh, wait! God damn it! I seem to have stabbed him first, but yet I died. Lord... Dan King says, Lord John, do you love Civil War lots? What's your favorite? Well, yeah, I like the Civil War. Johnny says, if someone's interested in World War II helmet of a USA paratrooper, I got one for sale. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I crashed. It crashed, unfortunately. It means that I have to start it up, but that's good because hopefully we'll lose the mouse cursor. And then Scary Paradox says, haha, I learned, I think he said it, I learned it from Simpsons, the series, and then gaming as well. Dan King says, yes. Golden King Gaming says, is there bullet drop in this game? Yes, there is bullet drop in this game. You will have to, at long range, you will have to aim slightly. You have to aim slightly higher to hit the target. Also, it does affect if you have the bayonet on, because it gets heavier at the front, so you sort of usually dip down a bit. So you have to correct for that as well. Jeremiah Tucker, what's your favorite era? It's hard to say, really, what's my favorite era. I like the 1700s, but the 1800s is pretty interesting as well. And the 1600s, I like that as well. And the 1500s, and so and so on. So I don't think I have like a favorite. I don't have a favorite in a lot of things, in anything really. Yeah, as I said, a lot of people are asking about favorites. I don't really have like one favorite game, but I have a few.
I can't read. I have some.
Oh, tough crap! It crashed again. God damn it! Oh, I don't know if you saw this, but there's the next thing coming up is the musicians. Let's see if we can get a better picture of that. I think I actually put a picture on the... Let's see, there we have it. So they're actually going to put... The next thing they're going to do for War of Rights is they're going to put musicians on there. Lion24, have you tried Flag Bearer in the game? Yes, I have tried Flag Bearer, but it's quite boring because you can't kill anyone. Ollie Rushton, Lord John, our Lord and King, do an ambush. Well, it's quite hard to do an ambush on the Duncan Church map. It's a lot easier, I guess, to do a ambush if you're playing on the side of the Union because, well, they're attacking. But we can see later on about doing ambush. And then Carlos said it was hi, said, hi, I'm from Portugal. So Portuguese people are watching, or at least one of them. Golden King, any thoughts on what the next Total War could be? You mean the historical one? I would like to see like an Empire-style game, but maybe set in the 1800s, because they said they weren't going to revisit any time period. So maybe something that I like that. I'm not entirely sure. What do you guys think? And then we've got let's see. Johnny said, haha, would definitely be a drummer. And then Oliver Randall says, Lord John is love, Lord John is life. Daniel Warm says, do you have Battlefield 1? Yes, I do have Battlefield 1, but I haven't played it in quite a while. Let's go back to menu and see. There's no I can't actually refresh the list. So the thing was that we're on EU1. I'm not entirely sure with the fact... Oh, there it is. Now we can join back in. So I do have Battlefield 1. That's also something I possibly could stream as well, if people would like that. Jeremiah Tuck, have you heard about Imperial Destroyer mod in Empire Total War? Yes, I think people have commented about it, but I haven't actually played it, or I haven't actually taken the time to look up what it is, or you know, how it plays and so on. Jeremiah, how would you say it's different from say Darth mod? It's quite warm. Hopefully it won't crash this time around. Let's give it some time to load in properly. Wait, did it switch? Did it switch to Burnside's bridge? Oh, I can't. Oh, it now the team balance. I can actually see that I cannot join the Confederacy, and I have to join the Union. Right, we'll join as. We'll join. Oh wait, now it put me on the Confederates. Wait, Union, regiments and classes, and I don't actually want to be Confederates anymore because it's kind of boring. I want to go to like be in lines, do volleys and stuff. Normally the Confederates just deteriorate into. Okay, I guess we'll start off by going to the Confederates, and then we'll turn over to the Union. Let's see. Someone said something. Do you have Civilization 6? No, I didn't buy it because I didn't like the art style. and as far as I am aware, I mean, it improves as much as it makes stuff worse. So it's not like it's a huge, at the current state, anyways. It's not like it's it's a lot better than Civilization 5, but I do have a lot of the civilizations. Oliver Randall says, have you seen the Free States of Jones? I've seen YouTube clips of it, but I haven't actually watched that movie. Ollie asks, what war would you be in? Well, this is the Civil War, if that's what you mean. Silent would play this game if it hadn't the 69 price. Puts me off. Guess I'll have to wait until it comes out fully or early access. Yeah, you can donate on the website for the early access stuff. And usually if you don't donate, you'll actually get it cheaper than once it gets out on Steam, because Steam, of course, takes a cut out of it, and that usually increases the price of the game. Lion24 says, I suck at melee, so I'd probably play as anything motivational, like a piper, drummer, flag bearer. Plus, it's funny when you run into a piper or drummer on the other team and just play music together. Usually, though, there's someone looking for a free kill and will shoot you down. Will gun you down. Unfortunately, since we're on Burnside's Bridge, it's going to take a long time before the map rotation gets us to the new map, which is put at the end. I mean, the new map isn't super exciting, but I would have liked to shown it to you with people actually fighting on it. What they should do is maybe have, since there are quite a few skirmish server, have like one maybe that rotates everyone, and then a few that rotates maybe a fewer number, so you could actually go on, say, your favorite map, so on. Daniel Warm, I'm kinda new to the War of Rights game, but how do you know when you kill someone with your musket? Is there is so much smoke, there's no measures or something? No, it's realistic in that way that you don't actually know if you kill someone, unless you can actually see, you know, if he's say he's at the range of that tree, and I can actually, you know, boom, and I can see him fall. That's the only way you can actually tell if you killed anyone. And then Arthur Hudson, if the mod Mountain Blade called Leogil ever gets updated, would you think another series on? As I said, it would have to be a major update, like maybe if there was a new faction, Sweden, Spain, or something like that. Maybe I'd go back. Golden King Gaming, have you seen the Ancient Cities game on Steam Greenlight? No, I haven't. I don't know. Silent, problem with Leogil is that the AI is dumb and pretty useless, even dumber than Total War. Well, yeah, it's not that clever. I think the mod works better on Bannerlord when it comes out because of much improved AI. Yeah, the thing is, people are talking about, you know, this mod and so on. Bannerlord hasn't even been released, and if we look at how long the different mods take, I mean, Mountain Blade Warband is quite easy to mod in comparisons with Bannerlord. Obviously, Bannerlord, or the people who make Bannerlord, are aware of how useful it is or to keep the game alive with the modding community, but I don't think we should expect like mods. I mean, the game hasn't been released, and then to sit and wait for mods is kind of, you know, it's gonna take a while. I mean, Napoleonic Wars wasn't released for Mountain Blade Warband until after, like, it's already been out for like 5 years or something like that. So to wait for Leogil for Bannerlord is like, you know, waiting for Star Citizen. Whee! Anyone got that joke? Star Citizen? No. Although, yeah, it would work a lot better on the mod, because I've seen a bit of how Bannerlord works with the formation. It looks better, but then if it actually is better, that's a different story. But it looks better. Ollie Rush asks, he clarifies, I mean, what sort of war would you be in? I'd probably be in a meme war. A meme war would seem, because I imagine that I wouldn't be killed if someone posted a dank ass Pepe meme on my front porch. I wouldn't actually die. Okay, we're sitting here waiting for. Oh, here they come! If you can see it down there, there's loads of them. Leon says, "Good evening, John." Well, good evening to you. Yes, there's a new map. Not map. There's a new area of the map that's unlocked for skirmish. But we're gonna have to wait now with any more questions because. Because there's a lot of them coming over the bridge right now.
Oh my god.
There was ton of the crowd. I need to go go closer so I can actually see all of them. Let's see. Oh yeah, someone. Yeah, we probably should fix bayonets at this point. Oh, here they come. Crap. Get reloaded. Oh, do you see all of those men down there? God damn it, that looks cool. Time to fix bayonets. Time to fix bayonets. Your average pessimistic a-hole says meme war flashbacks. Oh, here they come. Charge for Dixie. Yip, yip, yip. Yeehaw. I need to retreat. Oh wait. Ah, the officer shot. God damn it. Can you do or play Ancient Cities? Asks Ollie Rushton. Well, I don't know the game. I'll have to check it out first. And then we have Oliver Randall says, I would see you as a cavalry colonel. Well, a cavalry colonel. Well, for Confederates, I would have. I believe the facings color is yellow. So this area would be yellow if I was for cavalry. But I guess you're talking about this sort of, which kind of looks like a hussar type deal. So,
you know, as sad as that March 1 is, they still got guys over.
Golden King Gaming, you should look up Ancient Cities. It just got past its Kickstarter goal of, yeah, I guess if people are talking about Ancient Cities, I guess I'll look at it. Lion24, the people who roleplay in this kind of game are the best. Yes, they are. Those are the best kinds of people, the ones that roleplay, because it adds a bit to the immersions and stuff, and it's just funny because usually it is rather funny. Daniel Worm says the officer shot you just like in the trailer. Yeah, in the War of Rights trailer, they come marching over the bridge. The Confederates shoot a few of them, and then they charge down, and the officer gets the last one that actually gets up to the line. So yeah, it kind of was like the trailer. Jeremiah Tuck, the mod adds more region and religions and more factions. And in the description, I was looking. I didn't. Oh, you were talking about the Empire stuff. Why would it? What kind of religions would it really add? I mean, what sort of? I guess there's Native American ones, maybe. I don't know. And then other factions is obviously good. Silence says Ancient Cities is a sort of city building RTS mix. If you're interested in that, I'm just keeping an eye on it. Can you play... DJ Face says, can you play Mountain Blade North and South more? Well, I could if I knew, like... I was actually invited a while ago by Regiment to take part in a North and South event, being part of their regiment for that event. But I can't... It sort of fizzled out, and I can't remember exactly what happened. But as it's not... as it have no video on my channel about it, you can clearly tell that, well, I did not turn up for that. Otis Brian, what's your favorite historical battle? I'm not sure if I have a favorite historical battle. Waterloo is pretty cool. Antietam is pretty cool. And First Manassas is pretty cool. I like First Manassas. Let's see here. Dun dun dun. Roger Parkins says, Lord John, can you give a shout out to England? We invented war. I don't think England invented war. I think that's a lot earlier than England. Someone just team killed one of the developers. Anyways. Lion24 says, Ancient Cities is like this war of mine combined with civilization, kind of. Emperor says, England is our city. Yes, it sure is. England is my city, for at least. I know that. No, it's not. I want to see them march over the bridge this time around, so I'm going to stand on this side.
They are charging.
Hold, man.
Here they come, boys.
Fire! Open fire!
Get close so I can see them as they fall. Oh, look at that. Look at them fall. I'm hoping though that they go on the right rather than on the left. Oh, that shot. You heard the thump there of the shot. It landed pretty close to me. I wonder if they're actually sitting down there below that ridge. Wait. That was an enemy. You could clearly see that. You could clearly see that I shot that guy. So we know that at least I shot that one. Your average pessimistic a-hole. What division are you? I'm not entirely sure what division, but I'm playing as the 33rd Regiment of Virginia as a sergeant in those. Silent asks, are those bots? No, that's all of them are real players. It's all real players, and there's about 64 of them right now. Although I think someone said the event is ending, so people are starting to leave, but I don't think everyone will leave. Quite a few people will probably continue to play. Oh, they're actually hiding down there. Ooh. They're actually hiding below that ridge. Let's see if we can go in on the flank. There he is. Oh, let's see if he can shoot me. Oh no, you missed me. Now it's my turn to shoot you. Let's see. Oh, his friend is aiming. I'm slowly walking up and I'm gonna pop a cap in their ass. Yankee bastards! Yankee bastards! I hereby give you the order to surrender, because you are in fact Yankee bastards. I shot your friend. It's time to run home to mama before I skew you like a pig. Oh shit. Run away, Yankee base. God damn it, I got shot. Did you see that? The red gamer says, "Oi, bud, what company are you in?" Well, I'm in the 24th company, 24th of Virginia, Company A, which is my own company. Crits Staff asks, when this game will be released? No one knows. Rogan Parkin says, if the England did not sink, we would not have discussed. You're making no sense. That's, I mean, you're clearly drunk. Go home. Go home, Roger. Flank him. Yes, I was flanking them. Your average pessimistic art. Virginians. The only real division is the 26th NC Infantry Division. Ah, that's very specific of you. Lion 24. You know what will be an achievement surviving long enough for your gun to misfire. The gun doesn't actually misfire in the game, as far as I know, though. Although there is fouling on the gun as part of the graphics, so the more shots you fire, the more fouling there is, and possibly. Oh, hello there, Ben Hinkle. Yes, I was recording, but then I decided it's probably better if I just go ahead and live stream it. There's still quite a few people on, although the Union, a lot of, you know what? I'm gonna switch to the Union because everyone's dropped off Union. Look at how few men are playing for the Union. Although this map, playing for the Union on this map is kind of horrible, so I don't blame them. It's quite hard. But I liked that when they marched over and they charged out. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I know about blood because I've I know a bit. I know a few English people, so I know a fair amount of English slang words. Fam. Although they're from Yorkshire, so it's Yorkshire slang, I imagine, part of it. Let's see. Golden King Gaming. No, the Battle of Stalingrad had the most casualties in the human history. What? I gather the people in the comments are actually talking about something else. Do you know that we are... Ollie says, do you know that we are all related? Yeah, in a sense we're all related, but I wouldn't invite you to Oh, look. Duke Longtree just shot Hinkle as a team kill as well. That's stupid. Jamie Buttow says, love this game. Uncle Comrade 420. I want that kepi. Oh! Well, you can't have it, sir, because it's mine. It's my fancy kepi. And it's gonna stay mine. Let's see. Yes, Yorkshire's. Yes, Yorkshire. What slang do you know? Says Rogan. Well, I can't think of anything right now. Well, what does he say? He usually says well good. Well good. It's if something's good, it's well good. I guess that's a bit of slang. What else does he say? I don't know if it's slang or if it's an actual location, but they usually talk about this magical place called Wakey Bus Station. But I'm not entirely sure what Wakey Bus Station is. If it's some sort of magical place. Maybe it's to do with drugs. I don't know. Imperial Destroyer, I think you can play, is the Pirates and more. It adds power, improved AI, and 7 years of war era and some stuff. Jeremiah Tucker said that. Golden King Gaming. Did you buy anything on the Steam Summer Sale? Yes, I bought a game called Jousting Genitalia. Yes, that's about it. No, I bought another few games, but I saw that I did this sort of games recommended for you type of thing, and Genital Jousting came up, and it was only €2, so I bought one for McCabe and a few other people as a joke, but then I bought my copy for myself as well. Silent says, Army matey, I'd be dancing and the jig if the stealing more the captains from me, else GB mitten his starter, halt away ye anchor. I don't know. Haul away ye anchor. Well good, in it bruv, yes, in it bruv, in it bruv, in it so bruv. Not a lot of people left. The thing is though, George Creasy, which you all know because he sang in one of the War of Rights videos, he's the one that did the wonderful singing, and you might have seen the video where he leads a line. He's gonna need a special thing on, I think it's Fridays, was it? Or was it Saturdays? I can't exactly remember. I probably should get the time right. So it would be, there will be a regular thing going on War of Rights. So hopefully I can do a regular thing on it as well. Dun dun dun.
Do I have to do anything this last week?
You stand there and hold.
Oliver Randall says, please say Wagwan Piss Tiny. Wagwan Piss Tiny? I'm not entirely sure. Lion24. What I'm most curious about this game is how having one person commanding everyone on the planet will work. I don't think there will be one. You mean like a general? I don't think there will be one person. It's more about the regiments.
Will be the artillery and cavalry in the full game, or do you more?
But I'm not entirely. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that guy was just he was asking some questions about the game and then he got shot. Unfortunate.
I wonder who'd get a bad story.
Silent has the correct answer there. He says at Lion24. I suppose it will be just be a random shitfest like most multiplayer games.
So, I'll make the cinematic video.
Wait, your average pessimistic says, wait, I'm the only actual southerner in this chat? And then Jeremiah Tuck says, do you know Pixelated Apollo? I don't know him per se, but I was given a developer copy of, what's it called? What's it called? Hold Fast, Nations at War, and I was part of a team of YouTubers that got to sort of have a play test and go at playing Hold Fast, Nations at War. And while we were playing there, one of the YouTubers who turned up was Pixelated Apollo. You had Pixelated Apollo, Chadman, Malekith, French, is he called French Monk or Belgian Monk? I don't know. I think it's French. Yeah, it's French Monk. I don't know why I said Belgian Monk. So there were quite, and there were a few other, another loudmouth American called Havoc. I'm not entirely sure what YouTube channel he was for, but yeah, there were a few loudmouth Americans taking up a lot of room there, I imagine. Well, so they're all YouTubers, so I imagine there was maybe there was a YouTuber named Havoc that I don't know about. Yes, yes, it was quite cool actually. I played last time I played it was about a year ago. And one thing I have to say is last time a year ago when I played it, the melee was very unresponsive when you played it. It was very buggy and so on. But now when I played it, it worked a lot better. The game was a lot smoother, and it was very cool to play it and how you like did the different the different stuff. Icon. That was close. Now technically, maybe I can just sort of sneakingly show you a screenshot I took of when I play tested it, although we're not actually allowed to show anything from the play test. But maybe I can show like a screenshot I took as a sneak peek. Nothing more than really what you have seen before. Although it's from the when we actually played. I'm sorry, Avery. I missed your question because I was talking a lot about other stuff. So if you don't mind, like copying and pasting it in chat again, I'll answer you. Jeffrey Melonhost, John, where is your World War I flag? It's up behind me. You can actually see it if you look closely. Up there, that white thing right there. That's my flag. That's the German World War I flag. What area? Lion24 asked. What is Canada the 69th state? I don't know what that kind of question is. So I don't know. Avery.
Yeah, they're coming.
What era or war would you like to see in a video game? Lion24. Oh, they come across.
There's 5 coming.
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe something like this. This War of Rights, but maybe Zulu Wars could be cool. Or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm all out of gaming ideas right now. Vic asked, will you be playing more World War I games in the future? Yes, I'm hoping that the what's the one called, the new Verdun game that's coming out, that's about the Eastern Front instead. What's that? It's after the battle. It's after that battle. Someone help me! Oh crap! Someone's coming close. Oh! God damn it! God damn it, boy! You just did ding dong, did diddly ding dong declared killed me. God ding dong diddly, no peach pie for me. Peach cobbler is my favorite kind of pie. No, I don't know. And more ask, are you going to play Total War? Well, I do play Total War. If you haven't missed, most of my recent videos have just been of Empire Total War. Avery asks, Lord John, how many of your actual... I missed that crap. Are you excited? Tannenberg there. Thank you, Falk. Tannenberg, that's one. That I will definitely play that one. Silent, Avery. Well, I do now. Blah, blah, blah. Only videos watch fully a Total War campaign because of the length. Yeah, I'm hoping to reduce the length of my Total War campaigns to about videos to about 30 minutes again, because right now there's actually going to be quite a few shorter ones coming up right now. Jeremiah Talk, I have never seen the artillery on War of Rights. Yes, because there is no artillery as of yet. The only thing you can... Oh, we actually lost that one. Interesting. Lord John's last word is down, diggity, down, damn, tootin' is pitch coblin' pa. I come from the south. Um, the next historical Total War might be Pike and Shot. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Tommy T is the one saying that. Lion24 says, Zulu Wars, the Crimean War, War of 1812, basically any war that involves line battle is what he would like to see. Golden Gaming, are you going to buy In the Name of the Sun? I haven't even bought the French DLC. Wait, this is the new map. This is the new map right here, guys. This is the darn diddly darn tootiness tootin. Well, it's not the new map, but it's the new skirmish area. Wait, is this the new skirmish area? Darn tootiness!
This is the new map. I've never seen this before either.
Darn tootiness! Darn, this is fantastic! Although I wish there were more people in.
Yeah, everybody just left.
The cowards! And off to the front it is. It's over there. I'm gonna go through the forest. So this is the new area. I think it's supposed to be early in the morning. And it's just as the Battle of Antietam is starting. And so Hooker's Brigade, Hooker's Division, Battalion, whatever, moving through, and it's going to move through the cornfield, and the Confederates are going to come and meet them, and it's going to be fighting back and forth through the cornfield. Our point is up here. There's a cornfield beyond that, and yes, it's going to be wonderful stuff. Let's see. To be honest, I was kind of disappointed knowing that next Total War it's going to be Warhammer. I prefer historical games. Well, they have switched it up. They've said they're going to do 3 Total War Warhammer wars, Total War, Warhammer, 3 of them, and the historical title is being worked on. They said that the next historical one is going to be an offshoot of like Rome and Attila, and so it's going to continue on that, so it's going to be sort of like a Fall of the Samurai kind of deal. There's not a lot of people left because everyone left, but still I want to show you this map because, well, it's not a new map. I keep forgetting that everything is on the same map. It's a new skirmish area that's been opened up. Wait, we seem to be going... Yes! So, yeah, we're defending up here. The cornfield is up there. Beyond that, the enemy starts. And so, it's sort of back and forth through the cornfield if you want to. But the defending point is not actually in the cornfield. I want, Avery says, I want to see LJ do a 360 nose scope. I don't think you can actually successfully spin 360 in the game. We can try. We can try. Roger says, my wife would like to join the Hookers Brigade. Oh, wait. You're calling your wife a hooker? But then again, you're probably like 14, so... I doubt you have a wife, unless he's called Roger and he's 65 years old and he gives you candy instead of money for fooling around with your pinky finger. Oh! Darn diddlers, doon, darn, din, damn! Those Yankee bastards are firing from the cornfield! We better go ahead and return fire! Don't you see? Although it's a large cornfield and I forgot from where he fired. Oh wait, I can see him. I can see the little dot right ahead of us. Like straight right bang ahead of us. Should we do a volley? I say yes. Volley fire, present! Fire! Oh, I hadn't reloaded my musket. How unfortunate for me. That was embarrassing.
What is so very recognizable voice?
Is it part of the Stripper's 30 Army Group? Yes, it probably is. 3rd Stripper Brigade.
Aha.
Do you have an idea where they're going to release the game on Steam? No. I imagine they're going to release it sometime in the future.
I'm assuming that's a restricted area, that fence line, we can't get close.
Well, you can try, but I imagine so. No, wait. This is supposed to be early in the morning when Hooker's brigade, whatever, came through the cornfield. So I bet we can go actually into the cornfield and fight a bit, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Plus, this is a new map, so the restricted areas might not have been properly set just yet. So we could advance upon the bastard and actually flush him out of the corn. So I say, fix bayonets. And then I do think we should charge bayonets and then do a steady advance until the point where we feel that we are within capable reasons of charging the cornfield. Then the point we will, of course, give it our best shot at charging the bastard. Yes? Good. Well, off we go then. Right, we're marching at a steady pace. Look at that man right there, fiddling with my arse. Look at that man right there, determined as hell. And we're advancing in a straight, good line, good forwards. Look at that man right there. Amazing, I'd say. And look at the sun just coming up there. Ooh, the Yankees are pissing themselves right now. I do believe we're gonna halt. Look at that. That's a beautiful view right there. And then the guy gets shot. Right. I want to see where they are first before I call the halt. Okay. Oh. Oh god, we lost one. Right, I do believe that I can see him. So, halt! Oh, I'm a bit wounded. Take aim! And fire at will. See about the other two. There we go. I think we're off charging now to see if we can actually flush them out of the cornfield. So, for the Confederacy, charge, men, charge! Oh, get him! I got him. Good. Or maybe you got him. Let's get the rest of them. God damn it, peach cobbling pie, peach. Cobbling pie! I got shot! But then you saw me lead that line perfectly. Although there was only like 5 people. Lion 24, you are very calm under heavy artillery fire. Yes. Because I know Yankee bastards half drunk on rum. So they'll be sure to miss me. Well, they're artillery. Because they're terrible. Right. Roger Parkins says, I'm not 14 if I'll have you know that I'm actually 15 3/4. That's how tall he is. Bazam. Centimeters, I don't know. Let's see. Jeremiah Tuck, how do you like the new map for War Rights? It's not a new map, it's a new area of the skirmish that has been unlocked. Everything is part of the Antietam map. Same as...
Well, John.
Hi there!
God bless you, soul.
Yes. And bless yours as well, Sergeant.
I am for you to be
good, we could use some more men, because there's not a lot of...
commanded, sir.
Very good.
Command me and my men when they get on.
Good, we could use some more men, because there's not a lot of people playing right now, since a lot of them left after the event. Oh, there's only 2 enemies as well. There's no way they're gonna be able to win this fight. Anyways, I say we better be off to the front before Hooker and his stupid brigade turn up and makes a pig's breakfast of it all, I'd say. Yes, good, very well. Right. LOL, the recommended video is War of Men.
Need to capture their checkpoints.
Recommended video. Okay, well, Avery being senseless again.
Lord John, who is in command of you?
In command of me, there is no officer currently, so I'm.
Are you not in a brigade?
No.
I'm in the Virginian battalion.
I was actually contacted by, let's see, I can't remember what it's called. There's Brigadier General some sort. They wanted me to be part of Archers Light Brigade or something like that, I think.
It's pretty awesome.
Although I said that at the current point, since I don't have that many men, it would be best to wait until joining a bigger formation until I can control my own regiment in a good way. Right now, most of the time, at the most, I think I had 5 of my men online at the same time. Out of 80 that have signed up on the website. Ollie Rushton, when is your live stream on? Well, it is on right now. I'm not entirely sure
We got
what you're
about
talking
40 guys in my company, and we have about 20 on at all times.
about. Very good. Roger Parkin,
Like
I
when
will
we do
smack
events
you
and
with
stuff.
my fidget spinner. Okay. I'd imagine that won't actually hurt a lot because, well, it's a fidget spinner. Let's see. Oh, this is the
You need to
fence.
start kicking people out who are just in there for the sake of it.
Yeah. This is the fenced road where there's heavy
Lord
fighting
said-
when they're retreating.
Gosh.
This is the fenced road, right? Where there was a lot of heavy fighting, where they're just standing basically on either side as the Confederates were pulling back.
They'd pretty much just stand here and shoot at each other until one side lost so many men that they'd have to fall back.
Yeah. Gruesome. Anyways.
By the way, I love your videos, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Can't wait for you to get the Confederate uniform and stuff.
Yeah. So far, I've only gotten the hat.
The kit.
Yeah.
That's quite cool. You need to get like the whole thing, so like the trousers, the shoes, the gloves, like the tunic.
Yeah. I think I start with the tunic because, well, you can't see the usually for streams I don't actually wear trousers. That last part was a joke. I do wear trousers. I'm gonna show you right now. I am wearing jeans right now. So, just that people don't think I'm sitting here in the buff. War of Rights says, evening gents. War of Rights has turned up, everyone. And they can probably tell us all about the
Jeans are not a very
new
adequate
musician class.
uniform,
And
so
I like this new area
it
of
scratch your legs.
of the map they've opened up. Unfortunately, after the event, a lot of people went, so there's only about, let's see, 5, 6, 7 people on right now. Harpers Ferry, South Mountain, Campton Gap, Antietam, and Sharphurstown. I'm guessing Lion
Wanna play some
24th.
Mount and Blade or something like that. This is kind of dead now.
Yeah, unfortunately. There were quite a few people on for the event.
It's me, Randall. Ollie Randall.
Oh, it's you.
I changed my name to Windsharp.
Because you like to winch your charm?
No, it's because you know in like Battlefield when you die and stuff, it's like private blah 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 from like 1914 to like 1890. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the
Oh yeah,
privates
from
was
Battlefield 1.
Windsharp, I love the name. So yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, do you want to play Mount and Blade or something like Commander Battles?
Let's see. Silence says, well, I prefer the Union, I must say. However, if you watch Hell on Wheels, the main character was a Confederate, and I admit he was much of a badass, but I suppose that has no relevance, pure personal preference. The battle during the Maryland campaign. War of Rights, Avery Bayhem. We have a historical advisor on the team, as well as an awesome community. Happy face. Look at this. And you can see from the start of the map, you can see the sun has actually risen quite a bit at this point. Oh, the line is actually down there. I missed them. Oh, now there's only one enemy left. Poor fellow. Rogan Parkin says, anyone upset we did not see Lord John's holy underpants? I for one am not. Silent. Yes, they all say they have awesome community. Gonna believe them this time.
But yeah, so about 7 o'clock my time, there's supposed to be another big event from what I thought I understood anyway, so...
So it let you join as a rebel and not a union? Now there's only one of them and 5 of us.
Yeah. Well... Oh. Holy shit, yeah, there's only one of them.
I'm gonna go play Mountain Blade. I don't see the point in this.
Run away then, you fool! We don't need you!
Well, it's not just about game time for me. I don't mind chatting with people, but
change
what you gotta do.
Yes, I'm going to switch sides. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna shoot you. Be ready for that, you stinking peach cobbler loving Confederate monkey dribblers, forceful cloud watchers, and
just what are you getting at, sir?
grass eaters. I'll take my leave now, but in a second or two I'll be shooting you. Be assured of that.
Do you record?
I sure will that. There we go. Now I died. Now I can respawn. Roger Parkin finally got my name right. Roger Parkin, have a pat from blah. I missed that. Never mind that. War Right says Avery Hinkle, our community manager, is the creator of the North and South mod. Rest of the team, no. Someone just shouted out, turncoat! Yes, I am a turncoat right now. I'm gonna go ahead and join the Union. What should I play as? What regiment should I play as for the Union? Should I play as Wisconsin, maybe? Ohio, Pennsylvania? Let's see. Well said, sir. Thank you. Smoke UK said, I hope that was directed to me. Or maybe it wasn't. Silent, well, I hope he's better community manager than Lust. Cough? Than Lust? What do you mean, Lust? Well, Hinkle... Lust, yes. Hinkle's... If you have never seen Hinkle's Lustful Eyes, then you probably missed something. And yes, he's as good as a community manager as he has Lustful Eyes. If that... No, New York, says Lionel. So we're gonna go with New York regiment. There are... Let's see. New York, there's 3 of them. And we're gonna go for the 69th. And I'm going to go as a private. There we go. Silent Captain Glass. Yes, everyone of course knows the community manager of Tailworld's Entertainment, Captain Lust. Everyone knows him by just say. Did everyone else? Oh, now the two versus 2. And now we're seeing it from the Union side. So they start off right in the middle of this big field. And gonna go ahead and reload. Smoke UK. Yes! It was directed at you, sir. Then I salute you and I tip my hat at you. I can't remember exactly what point you were talking about. 69, that sounds dirty. Oh. Silent Fime, I'm the one of the few that knows him. Feel bad, sad face. Yes, you probably should feel bad. Oh, there he is. There he is. I can see him. He's running there towards the tree. We'll meet and greet with him. You should do a pistol duel 10 paces. Maybe if there's like... If there's like one... Hi there! I've joined your side, Private. Very good. Are you ready to take on the Confederacy and win this war? I think he's a mute. Or at least have you loaded your musket so you're ready to follow me into battle? You can nod, or how about you can salute so I know you at least understood me. He looks like a he looks like a very young and sad Conan O'Brien. Anyways, follow me and off to glory. Let's see. Jeremiah Tuck says, on War of Rights, what side do you favor more? Union or Confederates? Confederacy. I favor the Confederacy. Saber asks, hi Lord John, what did I miss? Well, at this point you actually missed everything because, well, there's only 3 players on right now. But you missed some quite good charges. No, actually, those were part of the stuff I recorded rather than the stuff I streamed. But I'll post that later on YouTube. But you missed me leading the men, a few men, up to the cornfield and charging it, although I got shot. So you missed a few other stuff. You missed some pretty cool attacks over Burnside's bridge. Roger Parking, does your mother not ask why you have all these men's tunics in your wardrobe? Yes. Well, at this point, she has stopped trying to get me to sell them. She just normally wants me to store them away because she doesn't like, but she thinks they take up too much room because I have so many of them. Your average pessimistic asshole. There will be no glory for the Yankees today, only massive losses. Well, there's only one enemy, and we are 2, so I imagine we will be winning. Avery says, if you ask me, the Union was always going to win. The Confederates did not seem to have a plan for the long run besides slavery and trade with the UK. So poverty might be a major factor if they had won. The average pessimistic says shit. Lion 24, this is the worst hide and seek in the cornfield. Well, the enemy hasn't actually moved into the cornfield. Right. The point is up there. Oh, can you see how it's sort of... We're a bit... You probably shouldn't drop your musket. You probably need that. There you go. Oh, the last enemy has actually gone away. So someone said there was going to be a lot of losses for the Union. Pfft, we just won. I'm gonna walk over because, well, the Confederates left the field of battle. which is actually not that good because we wanted to trap them here and destroy them. But I think this is it for the stream because, well, it's died down. Well, we can go out and check the server, see if there's maybe someone doing drills or something. But besides that, it's over. Right, looks like there's no one here, and it looks like we're gonna win. And now we're starting to cap it. Very good. Silent says, alright, so I suppose it would be the best to play in clans to start off with. War of Rights is the prominent day for Steam. So someone asked War of Rights, because War of Rights is in the chat, if there is an approximate date for the early access game, when it's going to be on Steam. And War of Rights answers, no, not yet, so nothing really new there. Smoke UK says Gettysburg was one of the major turning points. If it had the other way, would we have seen another USA? Question mark, question mark. I'll buy it as soon as appear. Can't wait. That's easy. Says that. Oh, we're about to win. You know what? I forgot to tell you. I'm actually a Confederate soldier, and this is for Virginia. And then Jeremiah Tuck says, do you have North and South mod for Napoleon Total War? No, not right now, but I have played it in the past. And I played a few battles in that. Tyler says, well, that happened. And Silence continues with that poor guy. Well, the small boy that looked like a sad young Conan O'Brien had to go, unfortunately. But that's good that we got to see this map. Quite a cool map. Probably be quite nice for like doing lines and stuff. Smokey UK, you bounder, sir. Damn you for killing in that way. Lion24 says court adjourned. EC asked, I must ask, are you by chance a reenactor? No, I haven't actually reenacted anything. So yes. Anyways, since there's no one really playing. Oh wait, that guy that I shot is still playing this. Probably gonna turn up and shoot me in the back. But anyways, looking as no one is playing anymore, well, what we can talk about is what you want to see for the next stream, if I do a stream next week. So type your suggestions for what games you want to see me stream next week, unless there's a War of Rights stuff I do again. So or maybe, yeah, what I'll do... Oh, there's actually an apple there. I'm a bit hungry, so maybe I'll pick that apple up. Oh, there's more of apples. We're in an orchard. See, how silly of me. Verdun. Yes, I was thinking about that. Next time, Unless there's some epic organized event, I'll do Verdun. I don't know, do people play Verdun often now anyways? Red Orchestra 2, well it's old, I don't think you want to play, well, yeah, no, Red Orchestra 2, I've played that some. So I could possibly stream that as well. But I think Red Orchestra 2 would be... Oh, he's probably shooting at me. Yes, he is. Haha! Missed me! No, I'm off. Yeah, I could say about that. Verdun and Red Orchestra 2 is the suggestions we have had so far. Your average pessimistic asshole asks, do you have a French World War I uniform? No, I don't actually. My brother was thinking about having one though. One of the early ones, so the blue with the red pants type of deal. Lion24 says Verdun, Tannenberg. Which one do you think will be next? Well, they haven't even released Tannenberg, so... But yeah, Gallipoli probably is one of the ones that could be down the line as a specific campaign with allies versus the Turks with German advisors. So that could be interesting. Your average pessimistic asshole says, don't do Verdun. Why don't you think I should do Verdun? Battlefield, yeah, I could do Battlefield 1, possibly. But you never really said why I shouldn't do Verdun. This is the last part of the stream, so this is kind of unimportant. This is more about what we're gonna do for the next one. Well, I've played Man of Wars, and I bought the new Hearts of Iron quite recently, and I've been trying to sort of understand that, to sort of check if I could possibly do videos on that. As long as it's an historical game. Okay, so historical games, then you're really up for anything. Sir, I would like to ask you why you wear uniform. Smoke UK says, Sir, I would like to ask you why you wear the uniform of the Union, but you say that you are Confederate. Well, this is actually not. It's the Union colors, but this is actually a Swedish uniform. I don't own a American Civil War uniform. There's a guy here, Media TV. He asks about the hat, and yes, that is a Confederate hat. It's a Confederate captain's hat for infantry. Lion24 says, I like Verdun, but I wish it had a campaign. I'm more of a story in video games kind of guy. Avery says, it's a Swedish artillery uniform. I think, yes, you are right. Saber asks, do you have Hearts of Iron 4? And yes, I do have Hearts of Iron 4. And I've been playing it a little bit, seeing if I possibly could do videos on it. But I think those kinds of games, you really have to have been playing it a lot and know what you're doing. I think if I did it right now, it would be, it wouldn't go too well. I had problems just figuring out how to set up the, some different basic stuffs, and I did the tutorial as Italy, and, well, I managed to defeat Ethiopia, and I invaded Yugoslavia and Albania. And then yes, what happened? England declared war on me, and I dragged Germany in, but France didn't actually join. Or at least as long as I played it. I didn't play it too long. Jack asks, says, "Greetings, Lord John. I see you have bought your first part of the Confederate uniform, the kepi. Well, it's actually a gift, birthday gift from my brother, so I haven't actually bought any part of the uniform." And then Media TV asks, no wait, let's see. Your average pessimistic arsehole, what is your rank in Battlefield 1? I can't exactly remember, but it's quite high. At least above rank 50, I think. I think like 50, 55 or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. And then Lion, I can't really see it, but I can see some of it. It's about the uniform and stuff. He talked about it like a Hollywood story. A Hollywood story, like if Hollywood would make a movie about the Civil War, but there was a Swedish guy that came there and joined the Confederacy. It's something like that. But it's sort of, I just caught it as it was just filtering out, so I missed it. To be honest, once you get a good grasp of it, you learn the mechanics quite easily. Also, since I'm Italian, I also always play as Italy. Jeremiah Truck says, "You are always good at strategy games." Well, thank you, Tuck. And then Smoked UK says, "I started out Hearts of Iron 4 as Ethiopia and defeated Italy. LOL." Avery says, "Lord John, do you think that this game has a good future with much replayability?" Yes, I think it does. If you invest some time into actually joining some form of clan, I think it does. And there's always the really cool things are the moments you really live for. It's like when we had those big charges, or you see a lot of the players coming together organizing, like when they marched over the bridge and we held back and we sat there waiting and then gave a volley onto them and then fired with them. Those are the kinds of stuff you live for. And even if you sit for an hour just boringly shooting and you don't know if you hit anything, once that like epic moment comes around, it's definitely like, that's very much, you know, really makes the game come alive. Or I don't know what to say really. Jack asked, well, when was your birthday? Sorry if it's too personal. No, it's not actually too personal. I don't think. But my birthday is on the 1st of May. Silent says, I suppose declaration of war. Your average pessimist, what about Hearts of Iron with subs? What do you mean? Like playing multiplayer on Hearts of Iron with subscribers? I think there's easier ways to play with subscribers on some FPS game or something like this than to play Hearts of Iron with subs. One thing I do have is I actually got a beta key I managed to track down and get for Empire Total War, so I can actually play multiplayer campaign for that. That is not something that everyone can do, but I actually got a key that I was able to unlock the multiplayer campaign for Empire. Normally it's only for Napoleon, but as I was able to get a hold of a key, I can play multiplayer, but I don't really know anyone else who has it, so it sort of defeats the point of having it. Well, I actually do know one guy. What's it called? Epic Coffin or something like that. That's another YouTuber from Portugal, I think he is. I did a battle series on a mod of Napoleon with him. If you saw that. Saber says, I know that this is a bit off topic, but Lord John, will you be continuing your Mountain Blade Warren series like Nova Aetas Season 2 or the Warhammer 1? The Warhammer 1 got so low views that I'm thinking about redoing it as a more popular. I can't remember if we voted on what nation I would play as, but playing as Bretonia definitely wasn't very good, and I mean, each episode was watched by at some point was watched by less than 300 people, so that wasn't good. The Nova 8 is one. Yes, I'm going to be continuing that one, but what I'll do is I'll probably record all of it, and then maybe release it. I'm not sure, but maybe I'll pre-record all of it and then release it as I go along. But yeah, it will come at some point. Jack says maybe Lord John could take a vacation to America to reenact with his sweet uniform he'll be getting. Wait, that means that I will be against him. Prepare to meet the first PA, John. Winky face. And then we have Dark saying, hey, I haven't played with you in a while. Are you on right now? I can't actually see. We're not really playing anymore. We're more about talking about games and stuff. Silence says, oh, playing Hearts of Iron 4 or really any game with subs would be awesome. Probably you need like a game that a lot of, like when I live streamed on Mount and Blade Warband when a few people turned up, something like that probably work. And then Sem comes on and says hello. Unfortunately, Sem, this is just at the end of the live stream, so you missed the meat and potatoes. If it were Jeremiah Tuck, will you ever play the United States campaign for Empire Total War? Possibly, but since I'm already doing an Empire campaign, it's a bit unlikely, and there weren't, I mean, I got a lot of views for my video, quite a lot of views for my video on Bunker Hill, but I think it's going to be too much Empire Total War to do 2 series on Empire Total War right now. What about War Thunder? Yes, we could. Yes, you know, you can host custom servers on that, and we could like mess around with tanks. I don't know if I have any of those videos left, but when I was part of like a clan, we set up a play session where we hosted a custom server, and we sort of messed around with tanks, because I remembered I'd got like the King Tiger or something, and they all had smaller tanks, and they sort of had to come at me and attack me, and I was sitting there just shooting them at like a few kilometers away before they even got close. But eventually, and then they came in with bomb planes and stuff, but I survived a lot until they finally killed me, but they had to like drop bombs and shoot all kinds of stuff before they actually killed me. Smoke UK says, Lord John, sir, thank you for the many months of video entertainment. Keep them coming in your relaxed and engaging style. Well, thank you, Smoke UK. Yeah, like anti-air versus plane. Yeah, that's I like anti-air quite a lot. Oh, it seems like the game crashed now because I can see it froze on there. And then Jack says, "Oh wow, wait, the time. What time is it in Sweden right now? Right now it's 5:30 in US ECT time. It's well, for sort of the east coast of United States, I'm 6 hours ahead of you. Yeah, the game is definitely crashed. You know what? As a teaser, I'll show you, even though I'm not really supposed to. Let's see if we can get War of Rights just to be removed here. And let's see if I cannot... Can I get this? No, god damn it. Let's see. No. Well, that's great. It crashed. I as a last thing, I wanted to like just show you a screenshot I took from when I play tested Holdfast. It's not like, I don't think it's a major it's not like a major thing, it's just a guy standing on a boat. So it wasn't like it was gonna mess with the fact that I wasn't supposed to show you anything, but it seems as though fate has come and intervened. Yeah, it went to a black screen. I'm gonna have to restart the computer because it crashed. Yes, I tried to, but the thing is the task manager is stuck behind the black screen of the game, and I can't get the task manager to come up here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. Anyways, I was gonna end the stream anyways. Jaden asks, when are you going to do the War of Independence with the Americans? I'm not sure if I'll do the campaign as the Americans. Well, there's quite Dylan asks, why is it taking so long to release this game? Well, there's a very small group of developers, and it's an indie game, so that's why it's taking so long. A lot of games are taking too long, very long time to. Yeah, no, Alt Tab. If I do Alt Tab, I can't actually switch because the screen is sort of focused on the screen is focused on the game, so I can't actually get that to get that done. Jaden says, when you are the British in your series. Ah, you mean, yes, I talked a bit about that, about sort of forcing the Americans to do a revolution in the series. But I think I'm gonna do that roughly around the time they actually did that, depending on, you know, if it doesn't gonna be dragged out too long, but sort of around 1770 sort of ish, when they actually did their revolt. So they will revolt against me, so we'll get the American Revolution, but I'll play it from the British side in my British campaign for Empire. Jeremiah Tuck, well, I built my, well, I ordered my parts sort of myself, so it's not brand computer, and I wouldn't recommend a gaming laptop unless you move around, of course, a lot. But it's I would say oh yeah, I noticed that as well, Dylan Moore. There's not been a single dislike on the stream so far. Anyways, you know what? We cannot just sit here be looking at a black screen for the remainder of this. So I think I'm gonna end it right here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this stream, and I think what I'll do is I'll post a video and I'll get more suggestions for what to do for next stream, and we'll do a vote, and you know, so on and so on. Lion24 says you should put your. I want to answer this question. Lion24 says you should put your strongest army in the middle of the 13 colonies to be ready for the revolt. I think what I'll do is I'll purposely make sure that I'm not sort of ready for the revolt, to give the rebels a head start, and then I would come in with troops, to give them a bit of to give them a head start to actually, you know, not crush them immediately. What I actually, Silent, what I usually do is I, when it goes to black screen and I wanna, what's it called? I wanna end it, so I wanna remove it. What I do is I tell the computer to restart, and then it gives me like, you have to close down these games, and as it's closing down, I cancel it, and so that way I'm getting out of it. But since I'm doing a stream, the stream would die at the same time, so it wouldn't really matter at this point. Jaden says, why don't you play a different game? That's what we were talking about, different other games I could be streaming, and I'll do a special YouTube video on that. The thing is, Jaden, as well, I imagine you might be American. I'm 6 hours ahead of you guys, so I'm closing in on midnight. And so that's why I'm gonna end the stream right here, and there's no point in starting up anything. And then Media TV asked, English is your second national language? No, it's not a national language, but a lot of, like 90% of Sweden can hold a 90% of Swedes can hold a conversation in Swedish. Oh no, 90% of Swedes can hold it. Can hold in English. Yeah, so for my time, it's right now 23:35. So about, well, it's 25 minutes to and then it's midnight. Yes. Well, I've said goodbye, and then I keep on answering questions. But anyways, seems like you're all done with your questions right now. So I'll go ahead and end the stream, and I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. And make sure to check out, keep an eye out for the video where I will be posting. I'll post 2 videos, one in which will ask what game you want to see me streaming. And then maybe another one where I'll post the straw poll where you can vote on what you want to see in the next one. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and what in military? No, it's digital. Average pessimistic Arsenal on digital time. I know you American always do like since 5 PM instead of. I usually actually say the time in digital rather than saying it in, I don't know, maybe that's the same as military. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the stream. Dragging this on forever. Anyways, bye everyone, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.